Hi, it's Sharon from Yoga Elixir. We are going to do a class opening our hips, mobilizing our range of motion, making us feel younger, move more freely. We hold and tend to store a lot of tension in our hips. You think about when you shrink into fear, a fright, you squeeze your glutes tight. We're going to open and free those glutes, free those hips. So join me on the mat. We'll start lying on our backs, bringing your hands on your belly, closing your eyes, and just letting the outer world drift by and tap into your inner landscape. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. Bring your hands onto your ribs, elbows out wide, wrapping your fingers around your rib cage. See if you can breathe into the ribs. Slow, smooth exhale out. Draw your belly button towards the spine. See if you can press your lower back a little into the mat. Breathing in to lift, to laterally breathe, and then breathe out, draw navel to spine. One more breath here, big breath in. And slowly breathe out your worries, concerns. Let's lift our right leg up. We're going to interlace the fingers and wrap them around the thigh. Reach your heel up, pull your toes down, and take a big deep breath in. Feel stability and strength in your hip. Reach your feet up, pull the toes down, and let there be a battle. The leg wants to go downwards. The arms are trying to pull the leg towards your face. Reach up through the heel, pull the toes down, take a breath in. Now use those biceps. Hold the leg together. Then as you next breathe out, we're going to bend the knee, grab the outer edge of the foot, and then half happy baby, you want to pull the knee outside the rib cage, parallel with the thighs. Bring your shoulder blade down. Take a big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's grab our right foot with the left hand. Grab the right knee with the right hand and just move your leg from side to side, a supine bridge style of pose. We don't want to move our left leg or left pelvis, just moving from side to side. And then let's do 3 circles. 1, 2, 3, and 3 the other way. 3, 2, 1. We're going to lift our left leg, place the right ankle on the left knee, interlace the fingers, and then lay back down. Close your eyes and just feel what it's like to be your thigh bone in the hip. Snuggled the round ball of the femur head into the hip socket. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, we're going to lower our foot to the floor, expand your arms wide in a T, and roll the legs over to the right. Turn your head to the left. Energetically reach your left kneecap forward while you're pulling your left hip back. Take a breath. Sigh it out of the mouth. And on the next inhale, walk the legs back up. Let's drop our right leg, interlace the finger around the left, reach the heel up, pull the toes down. Let there be a battle. Your leg's trying to lower itself down. The arms are trying to keep it pulling towards your face. You want to reach up through the heel and pull the toes down. Take a big deep breath in. And then half happy baby, pull your thigh down, reach up, grab the outer edge, and then pressing our shoulder blade snugly into the mat, pull down. Take a breath here. Soften, pull your knee down. Then take the right hand, grab your foot, left hand grabs the knees without moving the right leg. See if you can just move from side to side. Big breath in. So we might be disturbed with dogs and kids, neighbours. It all happens here. There's no peace except for the peace that you can find in your head. And then 3 circles. Just moving their leg from left to right. Circling with the foot. 3 one way, and then 3 the other. And then figure of 4, take the left knee on the right ankle, flex the foot, interlace the fingers underneath your thigh, lay back down, pull this figure of 4 towards you, flex the feet, close your eyes, just feel this side, compare it to the other side. One side is usually tighter than the other. We tend to sink into one hip as we're standing. We tend to hold handbags, groceries on one shoulder. Let's release now, right foot down, arms out to a T. Roll the legs to the left and turn the head to the right. Bring your lower back into the mat. And then like you're shooting your kneecap forward, pull your right hip back, turn your head to the right. Feel what it's like to be in your body this morning, today. Soften the legs. And on the next inhale, let's come up to a seat. A little bit of breath work. Let's bring both hands on the knees. Take a breath in through both nostrils. And then like you're burning a candle, sigh it out of the mouth. And let's take our 2-piece fingers with the right hand, place them between your eyebrows. On inhale, block your right nostril, and breathe in through the left. Then block the left nostril with the ring finger and exhale out of the right. Inhale through the right. Block and exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left. Block and exhale out of the right. Slowly inhale through the right. Block and exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left. And then block and exhale out of the right, and just allow yourself to really let go. One more round. Inhale through the right. Block and exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left. Block and exhale out of the right. Bring the hands on the knees. Let's swing our legs around. We're going to come straight into tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let us kick out to the side. Keep your left glute engaged. Hold here, hold strong, and bring it down. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here, kick it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring it down, lift it up, flex your foot. 10, using your hip flexor. 9, squeeze the glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take this right leg and bring it outside to the edge of the right little finger. And we're going to make our way into lizard pose. So let's curl the back toe, lift off the back leg, and lengthen from your heel to the back of your neck to the base of the skull. Squeeze your glutes in, squeeze your muscles in towards the midline, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knee to the floor, release the back foot, come onto your fingertips, take the right hand inside the knee, lift up that blade edge of the right foot, the inner edge, and roll around to the right, turning your head, looking over the right shoulder, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center, walking the hands forward. If it's available, lower the elbows. If not, hold here. If you've got your blocks or your books, let your elbows rest. We'll hold here, lengthening from that back leg, squeezing the knee in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's walk our hands back. Extend your right leg, reach through your heel, squeeze your hips inwards, and as you exhale, let's take our right hand on the inside, swing the leg around. Let's do the left side. So engage, we're going to kick our left knee out to hip height, squeeze the right glutes, we hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's Bailey. And hold here. 5, kick out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the knee in. Lift the leg up. Lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take our right leg, place it, our left leg right to the outer edge of the left little finger, and let's hold up here in a lengthened lizard pose. Lengthen from your heel right up to the base of the skull, holding for 5. Squeeze everything inwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower the knee. Lift up the inner edge of the foot, hand on the inside, release that back foot. Let's twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come back. Scoop that back leg as far back as you can. If it's available, come down on your elbows. If not, just make your way down. If you find your right elbow comes here but the left's lifted, perhaps lift your right up and then place it down. Hold here, lengthening from your heel to your tail, from your tail to your crown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take that hamstring stretch. We stretch it out, reach through the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the hand on the inside, swing the leg around. Let's make our way up to downward facing dog. Spread your fingers wide, lift your hips up to the sky, heels towards the floor. Take a pedal out of the legs. Pedal, find what feels good in your body. Stretch through calf, Achilles, your hamstrings. Shake out the head, hips to hips. Then let's take a walk back. Walk your hands back, come into a forward bend. Spread your toes wide, lower your head to the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs together, shake out your head. Maybe Grab your elbows and just hang for a moment, navel to spine. Just feel the lengthening of your hamstrings, the swaying of your body. And then I want you energetically to pull your heels in together. Start to feel the outer edges of these glutes, the glute med, engage, and then slowly start to rise. Let your head come up last. Hang the head heavy. Then release the arms. Reach the arms up overhead. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, we're going to reach up. And exhale, we're going to sink down into a squat, pulling our knees back, pulling the hips back, lowering down. And then inhale, rise up, engage the left side, lift your right leg and hold. Flex the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot down, lower into a squat. Spread the toes, pull the knees back, start to rise, start to feel the right leg engage. Press into the mat, we lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down we go. Pull the hips back, pull the hips back. Inhale, we rise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lower down, sink the hips back. Inhale, we rise, engage, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go. And inhale once again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Last one. Last side. Inhale, engage, and lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End in a squat. Down we flow. And then inhale, come up. Walk to the front of the mat. We're going to engage the left glute. Lift your right leg. Squeeze that left glute. And then slowly start to kick back as you reach down with your right hand. Toe tap, finger tap, and inhale, come up. Exhale to go down. Slowly bending the knee, finding your balance, finding my balance. And inhale, we come up. Exhale, bend that left knee all the way down. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, bend the knee, down. Inhale, up. And last one, bend your knee, lower down, and inhale up, and exhale down. And again, let's do the other side. Engage the right glute, inhale the left up, engage, and then exhale, hold it down, lower down, hello, inhale up, exhale, yep, kids, dogs, neighbours, and this side for me is unavailable with a dodgy knee, so I'm going to hold this screen, not very balanced, I'm going to hold it, support myself, bend the knee, lower back up, 2, I think it's 3, up, oh, really, 4, you want good form first and then worry about going down. So I have a very weak right knee. Inhale up, and you're going to feel that right in that glute knee. Let's come up to the top of the mat with a slight micro bend in the knees, soft knees. Let's reach the arms up and swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, step or jump back to plank. Chaturanga will lower down. Options always to lower down on the knees or high to low push-up. Hug your elbows in and chest, hips, feet. Inhale, we come up for cobra. Squeeze your bottom in. Round your back like you're in a cat pose, navel to spine. Lift your sternum, lift your chin, opening the back, mobilizing your spine. And exhale, curl the toes. Lift up into down dog, heels to the floor. Inhale, let's lift our right leg to the sky. Draw the energy from the earth up your arms. Bend your knees so the heel comes to the bottom. And then turn the pelvis to the right as your arms, chest stay in down dog. Your knee is up. Your right foot is reaching back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, let's step the leg through. Lower the knee to the floor. Bring your hands onto your knees. Press your back into an imaginary wall behind you. Tailbone down. And inhale, reach up. Shoulder blades down, shoulders are wide. Lift your chin up, big breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to take our right hand onto the hip. Reach the left arm up. It's all right, sweetie. And banana bend over to the right. Roll the shoulder back. Take a breath in. Big inhale. As you exhale, we're going to twist here. Twist your left elbow down, twist to the right, right elbow rolls back, left elbow rolls forward. Come up to center, inhale for 1, exhale down for 2. Hold everything in the midline. Inhale, come up, exhale down for 3. Navel to spine, remember lower back into your wall. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, frame the foot, curl the back toe, lift back, big breath in, and then moving through your vinyasa, rock forward, take it to a 3-legged dog. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, lower down. And inhale, cobra. Peel up. Little microphone malfunction. Squeeze your bottom, lift your sternum, big breath in. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, find down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. You want to feel the strength of the inner thighs as you lift here. Bend the knee so the heel comes to the bottom. Turn your pelvis to the side. Draw your arms up. Take a breath in. Then as you exhale, come back to center. Step the left leg through. Lower your knee to the floor. Come up gently. Knee over ankle. Belly button back. Tail is down. Inhale, let's reach our arms up. Shoulders are broad. Chest is lifted. Breathe into your heart. As you breathe, exhale it out, left hand, left hip, right arm reaches up, banana bend. So keep the legs in the middle and keep the hips steady. You're stretching your right side of the body, the seam of the body, from hip to fingers. Then exhale, we twist. Right elbow forward, left elbow back. That's 1. Exhale down, whoosh. That's 2. Breathe in to lift, and that's 3. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fingers to the ground. Lift off that back leg, rock forward. Take it into a 3-legged dog. And then inhale, high plank. Your variation, and you can always rest through these vinyasas. High plank to low plank. We'll release all the way down. Spread the fingers, squeeze the glutes, inhale, round the back. Definitely counterintuitive here. You want to feel like you're in a cat back, but you're in a back bend, just to protect the scrunching of the lower back. The arch comes up. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. We're going to stay here. Take a breath. Soften on the exhale. Squeeze your inner thighs. Toes come a little closer together. Let's lift the right leg on the inhale. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Lift your knee up, turn the pelvis to the side. Take a breath in. We're going to take our right knee over to the left elbow. Hold here in a plank. And then bring it back up. Let's step the leg through. Build the foundation here. Long leg, long spine. Inhale, we rise. And exhale, we sink. Inhale, reach the pinkies up, pull the thumbs back. Breathe in. As you breathe out, right hand, right hip, same sequence. Reach up, banana bend over to the side. And then to twist. Left elbow forward, right elbow back, right shoulder back. That is one. Exhale, twist. That is two. You can feel this in the lift. Hip flexor. Inhale to lift. And exhale, that is three. This time, let's open that right arm. Open the left arm. Inhale, come back to center. As you do, let's straighten through the front leg. And exhale down to pyramid pose. I love this pose. Fingers to the floor. Fingers on blocks or books perhaps if you have them. Or grab your leg. And that's quite a bit of work holding the balance there. Tuck the chin in. Lower down. Squeeze the inner thighs together. If your knee is bent, it doesn't matter. It's where you're at. Right here, right now. Flexibility is sequential. Little bit by little bit. Squeeze the inner thighs. Let's lift up our back heel. Pull the right thigh bone in its hip socket. Imagine you're trying to close a set of scissors. Then inhale, come to a flat back. Look forward. And then as you breathe out, with our legs staying exactly where they are, we're going to take a walk over to the right. And pull your right hip back. This is an IT band stretch. Squeeze your inner thighs. Big breath in. Exhale it out. I could stay here all day. Big breath in. Exhale out. Then inhale, come back to center. Bend through the front knee. Roll forward. Take it into a three-legged dog. And inhale to a high plank. Chaturanga, lower down. Your variation. Inhale to cobra. Feel the difference. Right hip to left. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift the hips. Find your down dog. So squeeze the inner thighs, bend knees always. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend the knee, turn the pelvis to the side. Keep the right armpit pulling up towards your torso. Take a breath in here. Then as you exhale, come to center, step the leg through. Build your foundation. Let's find a high lunge. Draw the shoulders. Inhale, let's rise, and exhale, let's sink. So knee doesn't want to go over the ankle here. Tail down, squeeze the inner thighs, lift the pinkies up, pull the thumbs back, big breath in. Exhale, left hand, left hip. Reach that right arm up out of its socket, reach up and over, lunge. Big breath in, tail down, lower back, press away into that imaginary wall. And then let's twist. Elbow down, elbow back. Inhale. Exhale down for two. Inhale. Exhale down for three. Let's take our back arm back. Our front arm forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Big breath in. Then inhale as well. Reach up. Straighten through the front leg. Exhale to pyramid pose. So your variation, you can grab your knee, your calf, your ankle, your fingers to the floor. You can use the blocks. Squeeze the inner thighs and bow the head. Shake out the neck. Imagine you're now closing the scissors. Let's lift up that back heel. Pull your left hip back. Squeeze those inner thighs and come to a flat back, shoulder heads back, 2 pelvic halves back. Take a breath and let's find that IT band stretch. We're going to walk around to the left. Squeeze your inner thighs, close your eyes. Let your muscles hug around the bone here. Find your breath. Let the tension dissolve. And then on the next inhale, let's come back. Plant your hands down, bend your knees. Let's take it in through a vinyasa. Your variation, you can always rest here or in child's pose. High plank, chaturanga. Cobra, press the toes in, press the pubic bone in, squeeze your glutes, lift up, big breath in. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, down dog. So same again, we'll add a few poses on the end. You know the sequence. Repetition maps the brain, the neural pathways in the brain. Inhale, right leg up, bend knees, stack hips. This time we'll take it to wild thing, go to wish. Left hand to the center of the mat, pivot on that left foot, straight left foot, bent right knee. Inhale, we lift, hips to the sky. Exhale, we pivot on back. Right leg is up. Exhale, step through. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, let's sink. Inhale, pull the pinkies up, thumbs pull back. Let's find that banana bend, right hand on right hip, reach the left arm, up and over we go. Then let's twist, this time elbow down, right arm straight, left arm straight, big breath in. Soften on the exhale. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, pyramid pose, let's set up. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs, reach your heart forward. Let's bring the fingers to the floor, to the leg, to the blocks, and lower to bow. Squeeze the inner thighs, find that balance. Then lift that back heel up. Lift your back up, flat back, shoulder blades back. IT band stretch, let's walk it around. Right hip pulls back, squeeze the inner thighs. Doesn't matter where you're holding, leg blocks. It's a beautiful stretch. Let the tension go from the muscles. Let the holding pattern disappear. Then inhale, we're going to come back to center. This time, let's drop our back heel. Roll the left arm up. Let's come into warrior 2. So warrior 2, there's an external rotation of this front leg, internal of the back. So imagine we start this rotation from the heels, wrapping the fingers open, wrapping that energy from the muscles all the way up. So this inner seam lifts up and rolls out, the knee rolls away. The back does the opposite. The heel is out, the toes are in. This seam moves in, this thigh bone moves in. External, internal. Holds the hips stable. Soften in the shoulders, soften in the wrists, strong in the legs, strong in the fingers. Let's flip the palm up, reverse our warrior, reach it up, stretch again through the side seam. Let's all look down at the back foot. Stretch through that right side of the neck, walk down a little deeper. Then as you exhale, forearm to thighs, little self-adjust here. Look at your foot, knee over ankle, body in line with the legs. Roll the left hip back, reach the left arm up, turn the palm, reach up and over, big breath in. See if you can lift that energy up rather than sinking into that front thigh. Take a big deep breath here. Then as you exhale, we're going to grab the inside of our shin, grab the ankle, lower down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Maybe you're looking up. Maybe you're turning on the hot tap. Pinky down, thumbs pull up, roll the shoulder back, take a big deep breath in. Then as you exhale, we're going to come into a Skandasana squat. So pivot the back foot on the diagonal, the front foot rather. Lower the heel down, open the leg, our elbow, and reach. And breathe. Then walking over to the other side of the mat, lower down, toes are up, open, and balance. This might not be available to you, doesn't matter. Do what you can do. Work into the inner thighs, all part of open hips. Exhale, we float. Maybe you use your arms, maybe you don't. Coming over again. Whoosh. And again. Whoosh. And last one. Whoosh. Then walk it into the side of the mat. Turn the toes in, lower the head to the floor. Grab your ankles, pull your elbows out, shake out the head. Squeeze your heels slightly in, engage your glutes. Press into the heels, the balls of the feet, and breathe. And then let's walk it back to the front of the mat. Moving through a vinyasa or resting, rock forward, three-legged dog. Feel what you've created here. Option always as well to do a three-legged plank. Or come down on your knees or a regular plank, chest to the floor, release the feet, inhale, squeeze your glutes around your back, big breath in. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips. Find down dog. Spread your fingers wide, shake the head out. Engage the inner thighs. Let's lift the left leg up. Bend the knee. We're going to take our right hand to the center. Drop back into Wild Thing as an option. Lift your hips up. Right leg is straight. Left foot is bent. Flipping it on back. Left, right, leg is up. Step the leg through, 1 or 2 steps, whatever it takes to get there. Build the foundation, grip it on in. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, sink. Inhale, pull the thumbs back, squeeze the inner thighs. Let's find our banana bend. Left hand, left hip. Reach that right arm up. And banana bend over to the side. Big breath in. Exhale to twist, just one twist. Elbow comes down, right arm reaches back, left arm reaches back, right arm reaches. Take a breath in. Inhale, coming up. Pull your legs back, straighten through here. And then exhale, reach your heart forward. Let's come into our pyramid pose. Fingers to whatever works for you. Squeeze your inner thighs. Tuck your chin in. We bow. Bow to these amazing, incredible bodies that heal themselves, that breathe on their own. Our brain commands the movement and our body obediently follows. Let's lift our back heel. Lift your head, your heart forward, squeeze the inner thighs, flat back, 2 pelvic halves, move back. As you breathe out, let's walk around for this IT band stretch. Lower down. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then allow everything to soften here. Tension to dissipate. Slowly through the muscles. And then coming back to center, drop your back heel so your heel and arch are aligned. Roll it on up for warrior two. Exhale, we soften. So let's make sure our knee is over our ankle because we're externally rotating the top. Our knee is covering the two little toes. Clear line of vision of your big toe. Shoulders over knees. Soft shoulders, soft wrists, strong fingers, strong legs. There's the internal rotation of this back leg. Toes in, heel presses out. Inhale to side, reverse warrior. Looking down to stretch through the side of your neck. As you exhale, let's come to side angle, forearm to thigh. Reach the arm up. Turn the palm to the front, reach the arm up and over. Little self-adjust, look over. Are you looking down at your big toes? Your shoulders in line with your knees, your hips in line. Hips forward, head pulls back, big breath in. As you exhale, let's take our hand down, our inside of the shin. Hold here, bottom forward, deep into our hips, and coming down for our Skandasana squat flow. Lower down, elbow in, right arm straight. And we walk it up and over, right arm, balance. And again. And again, using arms or not using arms, sinking down or not sinking down, just working your body, your journey. And then last one, big breath in, and come to the center, toes in, heels out, lower yourself down, grab your ankles, squeeze your glutes, we lower down. Big breath in. Maybe reach your fingers so they face the opposite way to the toes. Press your chest between the legs. Find your breath. And we'll walk it back, walk it for our last vinyasa. Frame your feet, rock forward, take it into a three-legged dog. Always option three-legged plank, regular plank, plank on knees, chaturanga. Release the feet, spread the fingers, inhale, we rise. And exhale, we're going to sink into a wide-legged child's pose. Knees to the outer edge of the mat, toes in together. Sink your hips backwards as your armpits press into the mat, the chest into the mat. Tuck your chin. If it's there, let your head rest. Find your breath. If you can't quite get it down, bring your hands on your fists. Find a space that's comfortable. And breathe. I can feel a slight breeze on my skin and the neighbour cooking chili and onion. Beautiful. And on the next inhale, let's slowly start to rise. Bring your knees in, curl the toes, walk the hands a little forward. Let's lift up off our knees, heels towards the floor, shake out the head. And slowly let's walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, bring your hands on your shins, flat back, or reach your heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Hang heavy. Navel presses in towards your spine to release any held tension in the lower back, any tightness. And then inhale, let's rise. Reach your arms overhead. And then bring your hands into the heart space. Squeeze your glutes in, tailbone down. Shake out the head a little. Close your eyes and just feel yourself in space. Head over heart, heart over pelvis, the pelvis over the balls of your feet. Notice if you sway side to side or forward and back. Where do you lie in space? And bring your toes, press them into the mat, press the heels, lift your kneecaps, squeeze the inner thighs together, bring the tail down, press your lower back into that imaginary wall, pulling the belly in, shoulders come down, squeeze them a little behind you, then lift your chin. Turn your right ear to the right shoulder, and then the left ear to the left shoulder. And then soften everything here. Soften your knees, soften your feet, soften your heart. We're going to bring our toes out wider than hip width. Bring the hands to your heart and then sink down. Elbows inside your knees. Now this is hard for a lot of people, so be kind, be patient to yourself. If you're up on your heels, know that one day you'll get down with persistence and patience, and that you're going to be working a lot harder than I am with my heels on the floor. Lift your chest, squeeze those knees into the elbows into the knees, then take your left hand into your left hand, your left shoulder, into the left knee and reach the right arm up. Squeeze everything, lift your arm, lift your heart. Big breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. As you next inhale, use your arm as a lever to keep the hips open. Big breath in. As you exhale, come back to center. We're going to sink down onto our bottoms. Bring your feet in front of you, a little bit wider than the hips. Bring your arms out in front, and we're going to roll our legs into deer pose over to the right. So roll the legs over so the sole of the feet rests on the inner thigh. Then inhale, let's rise. And then exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly sink back. And inhale, roll the other way. Deer pose to the left. Inhale, let's rise. And exhale, slowly, slowly sink your hips back. And inhale, up and over we go. Lifting up. Big breath in. Exhale, let's sink, 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 sink back slowly and over. So there's an internal and external rotation of our thigh bones, just as in Warrior Two. Slowly sink back and spin it on around. Coming into boat pose, let's find the tripod that is your tail and your sit bones and lean back. Find the space. Point your toes. Lift up, tall from the tail, right up to the top of the crown, like there's a string pulling you. Hands to heart. Russian twists. We've got 20. Inhale to center. Exhale to whoosh, twist. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Are you ready? Big breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Soles of the feet together. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, make a bigger diamond point. We're going to thread our arms underneath. Turtle pose, just a resting turtle. Turn the palms to face up. And like you're trying to lift your legs up, pull your two pelvic halves up on the inhale. Reach your chest forward. And then soften on the exhale your Arms still are pressing up. Inhale from the lower back, up the spine to the back of the lungs, the back of the heart, and exhale to soften. And one more, inhale, feel the stretch of that lower back. And then exhale, let's soften. Swing your legs around, let's come back onto our backs. Draw your knees in, little rock from side to side. Press the lower back in. Big breath in. Big breath out. We're going to take our left foot down, right ankle over left knee. With the right hand, press that right knee away and then lift up. Catch under your thighs once again, lower down, find this figure of 4. Close your eyes. Just feel the difference perhaps from the beginning of class till now. Then on the next inhale, we're going to lift this left leg up, toes pull down. Take a breath in. Lift your head, your heart, looking down the barrel of your belly. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Lower the foot. Arms come to a T. Let's roll the legs to the right. This time, find a little cat's tail. See if you can heel and toe this foot and capture your leg. We'll feel it in the outer hips, the quad. Left knee pulls forward, left hip pulls back. Turn your head over to the left and breathe. And then inhale, let's roll back up. Set yourself back up again. Lift your left leg over the right. Thread the arms through. Lie back down. Draw this figure of 4 toward you. See if your elbow can pull the left knee away from you. Draw it in. Just feel that stretch, that opening of the left outer hip. Then on the next inhale, we lift the leg up. Exhale here. Inhale, lift your head. Look down the barrel of your body. Reach the fingers forward. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Arms out to a T. Let's roll our legs to the left. See if you can catch your cat's tail. And close your eyes. Turning your head to the right. Right kneecap forward. Right hip presses back. Feel it in the quad. Your hip flexor. Notice if one leg feels completely different than the other. Inhale, let's come up. Scoot your bottom back to center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands on the hip points. And close your eyes. Notice the parts of the body that are touching the mat. Your head, your shoulders, your buttocks. See if you can breathe in and press your lower back into the floor. As you breathe out, soften the knees. Breathe in. You want to expand your ribs out wide. And breathe out, soften. One more time, take a breath in. And as you breathe, let's soften. Let's extend one leg and then the other. Turn the palms to face up. I've done this whole class with my top back to front. Close your eyes. Feel your eyelashes on tops of your cheeks. Listen to the sounds that are surrounding the world around you. Or perhaps the sounds that are surrounding my world. Suburban Saturday, People in their gardens, people working on their houses. And see if you can take that sense of hearing and bring it inwards. See if you can hear your own breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. There's workmen everywhere in my suburb right now. And then when you're ready, wriggle your fingers and wriggle toes. Slowly start to wake yourself up, or lie where you are and just keep listening to the sound of your breathing, seeing if you can feel the breath, perhaps at the back of the throat. For those arising, thank you for sharing this practice with me. The divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste. Me and my back to front.